What you're about to see has not only never been seen before, but explains one of gaming's biggest and creepiest mysteries finally solved 13 years later, with a jaw-dropping look at a secret deleted post-credit scene to one of gaming's greatest endings, the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and a look at what could have been for Modern Warfare 4. So to explain this mystery, let's rewind time back to 2011. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 released, completing the Modern Warfare trilogy with a very dramatic final mission called Dust to Dust, where the player, Captain John Price, with only one sole objective, to kill Vladimir Makarov. The level takes place entirely in the Hotel Oasis within Dubai, and the console codename for this mission is SP_Dubai. Now remember that because it's going to be very important in a moment. As we scour higher and higher up the hotel, we learn that Makarov is escaping and we have very little time to stop him. After hijacking a helicopter and losing control, we as Captain Price awaken to find ourselves on a glass ceiling that's about to shatter. But directly in front of us is Makarov, wounded and vulnerable. But before he can get away, we have one of the most satisfying endings in gaming history. With Captain Price surviving the fall, he lights a cigar as we the players look towards Makarov's hanging corpse, knowing that everything is over. We have succeeded. The screen fades to black and the credits immediately roll. And that's all there ever was for the Modern Warfare 3 ending. Right? Well, it turns out that Infinity Ward were planning more, much more, and data miners were able to discover within the files that this final mission had some secrets up its sleeve. Discovered within the ending itself is 3 ominous sound files, each with their own creepy and unnerving file names. And remember earlier when I told you this mission was codenamed Dubai? Well, this first sound file is labeled Dubai_shadowman_enter. Following that is Dubai Shadowman exit. And the final being BT Dubai Finale Ominous Stranger, which is the background music that would have gone along with this scene. Combining all 3 sounds would give you this. Now, I don't know about you, but that is one of the creepiest sounds I've heard from any video game, let alone a Call of Duty video game. Now, these mysterious sound files have gone for many, many years, where this post-credit scene ending has gone entirely unknown, with people theorizing what this mysterious stranger could be and the references to this stranger being called Shadowman. Now, of course, to any COD Zombies fan, you'll immediately relate that name to a character within Black Ops 3, but this is completely separate, referring to an unidentified person that is cloaked in shadow, entering this room at the very moment after the game's official ending. Now, the mystery unravels even more as there's references within the game's memory of this possible ending happening, with one being mysterious stranger rimlight, which is an object used within this secret cut ending. Muse start stranger, which is the code to start the music for this secret cutscene. Dubai finale Shadowman enter and exit, referencing two unused sound effects. Star_stranger, which is supposedly the level scripts to begin this sequence. And finally, Dubai finale stranger appears, which is referencing to another possible audio file. However, it doesn't exist within any of the archives of the game, and it's possible that the file was deleted before the developers decided to scrap the entire sequence. So with the developers leaving these breadcrumbs within the game files, this has remained a mystery for many, many years, where it was simply impossible for anyone to ever recover and find this cut post-credit scene. And that's until we get to today, 2024, where the impossible has been made possible, and this deleted post-credit scene can actually be seen for the very first time. Combining all of the previous sound files and restored game scripts, here is the cut Modern Warfare 3 post-credit scene for the first time ever. And just like that, this scene was supposed to set up the cliffhanger that would have been explained in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. And one of the biggest revelations from this post-credit scene that I think would have upset a lot of people at the time was that Captain Price does not survive the end of Modern Warfare 3. The most iconic character in the entire trilogy wouldn't have made it to the fourth game, so both Soap and Price would have died at the end of Modern Warfare 3. But after many years, we can finally see the mysterious character labeled as Shadowman, an ominous stranger. Now, we'll discuss who that could be in a moment, but this incredible discovery would not have been possible without Yo-Yo One Love on YouTube. Through what feels like magic, he was able to completely restore this post-credit scene and was posted on YouTube by Vlad. I'll leave both of their links below. There is nothing custom in the way this was implemented. The way this post-credit scene happens is exactly how it was intended to before it was cut. And the very concept of being able to do this was not possible until very recently due to an anti-cheat mechanism that was in the PC version of the game. Now that has been solved, Pandora's box has seemingly been opened with the mysteries inside of this game. And there's no doubt that this post-credit scene, if it was included in the final game, would have broken the internet with theories and speculation on what could be happening in Modern Warfare 4. Now, due to how this shadowy figure is named in the files, we are not supposed to know who this is. So it's time for us to go theory mode on this, on who it could be. And from my opinion, the only person I think it could be is potentially Yuri. Earlier on in the level, he's wounded and we never see him again, but that doesn't mean his time was up purely from what happened to him earlier in the level. But just from an appearance point of view, it does look like Yuri. But with immense thank you to Vlad, who not only was the person that made me aware of this, but was also able to find in-game the exact model that this character uses. And he identified that the stranger uses what's called the Federal Guard Service Guy model, model, so it's just reused assets from a generic model used at another point in time in the campaign. One extremely cool fact, however, is there's a possibility that this character was reworked and used in the Call of Duty Ghost campaign because the model looks very similar to a character called Victor H. Ramos inside of Call of Duty Ghosts. So whilst this character model was cut from MW3, there's a chance that it could have been reused and reworked into Ghosts. But I'd love to know, even though we are 13 years on from the ending of MW3, who do you think this could be in this ending, and how mind blown are you that there even was a cut post-credit scene for this campaign? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But again, this video would not have been possible without the incredible work from Yo-Yo being able to restore this cut post-credit scene. He's also restored more scrapped content from the campaign, and if you want to see that, I'll leave it on the screen now.